Cletus, Jesus Christ. Thank God you're not betting any real money. My pick is Jesse Love. Somebody's got to break the JRM stranglehold. Against my better judgment, I'm actually very excited for this race. I'm as excited for this race as I would be a cup race. Boy, that truck race yesterday was a tough watch. Good finish, though. Something broke in the right front of Corey Heim's truck with about 3 or 4 to go, and he was just hanging on. Basically had to use a teammate as a pick to hold off. Poor Caden Honeycutt, who should probably have like 3 wins by now this year, but that race was bleh. I don't expect much from this race, but I am excited for this race anyway. It feels right. I love Rockingham. Certainly in the video game, it's probably my most favorite track to drive. I love when I'm playing NASCAR 25 career mode and I'm running trucks or the O'Reilly series, and I see it's like, ooh, Rockingham's next. I'm like, fuck yeah. Going out on a limb. The real bet would be how many laps down will Cletus finish, if he even finishes at all. I just hope he finishes. Like, just finish, man. Because we know he's not going to finish on a lead lap. But this should be an interesting experiment. Tune in next February when I Show Speed makes his Daytona 500 debut. I'm kidding. That's a little extreme. He'll put me in a car, man. I'm on YouTube. I'm kidding. You couldn't pay me to try to be a race car driver. Incredibly fast with the repaint. It feels like you're absolutely blasting around this racetrack. It almost feels like a roller coaster ride. Hey, remember when Casey Kane was in this race last year and William Sawalit screwed that up for everybody? That is super aggressive, but it's sideways a little bit. What a tremendous and triumphant return for NASCAR back at Rockingham. It's a place that has produced so many wonderful moments in the history of NASCAR. A gorgeous, albeit warm afternoon here in North Carolina. The fans having an absolute blast here at the Rock. And as we look at the field here today, Parker Retzlaff is having a career best start to the season, currently sitting 9th in points. He's hoping he can take that momentum by replicating what he was able to do at Rockingham last year, where he finished runner-up. He's already completed the first task at hand this weekend. That's qualify well. He starts from the 3rd position, which is a huge benefit at a place where track position is everything because passing is so hard. There is one thing, though, he was challenged by yesterday. Parker told me he struggled with the exit of both corners, but he feels like the team got it fixed up for the race today, Dylan. And Kim, several races last year where it looked like it was going to finally be the day that Carson Kvapil got his first career win. Rockingham was one of those opportunities. He led a career-high 47 laps here last year, but a slow pit stop. The Arby's roast beef fire suit is back. One of the wrecks at the end of the race. That hasn't dimmed their confidence this weekend, though, and just about every other team and crew chief I spoke to this morning pointed at the one car as the car to beat. Rodney Childers, the crew chief on this car, said his goal. So a lot of people think Kvapil's the car to beat. Corey Day has the fastest car, but a lot of people said his car looked real loose. I don't know if that's necessarily going to race well. We know he can go fast. But I would look for Kvapil, Jesse Love, and Allgaier to be the 3 heavy hitters here. The microphone wasn't working when they said, drivers, start your engines. Imagine that being your big moment and then the mic doesn't even work. I will be right back. Let me take some trash out real quick.
before I got on here, right before opening ceremonies. Finished a career mode race in NASCAR 25 at Richmond. Had to put the bumper on old William Byron and Christopher Bell a couple of times for being dickheads.
Good afternoon from Rockingham, North Carolina. It's a gorgeous Saturday afternoon here. I'm happy to say it's race day at the Rock. NASCAR started competing here in the 1960s. Today, the 44th time for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Our coverage on CW, presented by Arby's.
Arby's. The NASCAR Arby's Series is what it should have been called.
No Jamie McMurray this week, but got him out of the way.
Jamie McMurray couldn't be bothered.
Something like that.
CW couldn't be bothered, even though Rockingham's like within an hour or so of Charlotte.
It does, and it serves the
Hour and a half, give or take.
all the iconic moments you think of from here, and then it moves to how fast a racetrack this is and how it's condensed into 0.94 of a mile that you're flying around this racetrack. The drivers will tell you you are in the throttle more than you can imagine, and that means passing is tough, but if you want to pass, you get aggressive. We saw a lot of that last year, and it's just so cool to see this place back to life. I take everything you just said, and I point to the classy veteran in the field as Justin Allgaier is the driver to beat, not just because of what it takes here. He has been unbelievable lately.
Right, and I heard talking to his crew chief, Andrew, and he said Justin was very happy with this race car after practice, almost suspiciously happy of it. He said, it's so good, I'm not sure what to change. That's bad news potentially for the competition, and they've been on such a heater. But for all the reasons we talk about why we love The Rock, they all kind of line up in the favor of a Justin Allgaier of all that experience.
Yeah, he's been winning at all the historic tracks lately. Qualified fourth yesterday. Let's get to it. Our starting grid brought to you by Arby's. Corey Day wins the pole, first of his career.
I'm just sitting down to watch the race
He's off to a great start this
in between bits of playing the video game and racing.
He's on row 2 with Allgaier.
That has been super impressive to see for what they've been doing at Viking Motorsports. We moved to page 2. You might see there's the defending Rockingham winner. Sammy Smith starts 19th in the number 8. Not the best qualifying for him. He mentioned he was not happy with that car. He's got some work to do.
I don't think of this racetrack as a place that promotes the underdogs, but a year ago it did. So as we go through the starting grid, I want to go to row 12. Starting 24th, Brennan Poole was top 5 in this race last year and off to a great start here in 2026.
That was an incredible finish for him. But there's a lot of people out there that will have their eyes on row 18 in that 33 car. It's Cletus McFarland making his series debut, the YouTube superstar. You might be saying that you're going to watch him try and fly like a bald eagle out there. He loves going fast and turning left. He'll be itching.
Cletus McFarland's about to look like Ricky Bobby in Talladega Nights when he's at the practice session at Rockingham and he's driving all slow on the apron. Why is that the other cars?
We'll see how he does in the race. Let's go down to the Arby's pit box. So good to have Kyle Petty with us.
I love that Kyle Petty's here to watch Cletus fail.
Hey, thanks for having me, man. It's great working with you again, Adam. You and Parker, this is so much fun. I'm going to say this, and Parker talked about traffic and passing people. This place with traffic, lapping cars, is like Bristol on steroids. I'm telling you, everything comes at you double fast, triple fast.
We have a Rockingham expert here, Kyle Petty.
And all I've got to say is nobody rocks the rock like NASCAR, and we're going
getting ready to rock it again. Nobody rocks the rock like NASCAR. That's great. Now we get some team radio. Brought to you by Starkey. Scan the QR code now. Good job kicking this thing off right away yesterday. So have a good day. Yes, sir. Yeah, thank you guys at the fast car. Appreciate all the hard work. And let's go execute here. A word from our pole sitter, Corey Day, who takes the outside lane. And he saddles up right behind the Toyota Pace vehicle.
I love that we have Rockingham expert Kyle Petty here.
We do, and I was thinking there as I saw Kyle, he's got some great refreshment in front of him.
Look how packed the infield is.
Did he save any? He was really good.
He's about to shock the world. I don't know about that one. Depends on what your definition of shock the world. Finish the race would actually be pretty shocking. All right, Corey Day from the pole. The guy who won this race last year, but not really. Jesse Love inside first row here. Corey Day nailed the start. And we're off. Oh! Retzlaff almost wrecked Justin Allgaier. I think Allgaier like scrubbed the wall. Retzlaff's going to lose a couple of spots here. I like Corey Day a lot in this race, but I just don't know. Like, on one hand, I know it's really hard to pass here. He's got the fastest car. He's in clean air. So if they just keep him there, he could win. But I just wonder if he loses like 2 or 3 spots and has to get to racing with people. I don't know. I'm not ready to trust Corey Day yet at a track that's hard to drive like Rockingham, but it's very impressive how fast he is.
It means that the car can just get away from you in an instant, and you're just balancing on a knife edge. That's what we saw there from Brendan Jones. If we look back at Retzlaff here, just you see right there, the car takes away from
Good save by Allgaier there when that happened. Excuse me. Oh, Cletus McFarland already spun out. He kept going though. Didn't hit anything. He didn't hit anything. Car sounds fine. I think he just probably got sideways or half spun and saved it and kept going. No. Just half a lap of his onboard camera. I'm just like, this guy has no idea, but at least he didn't hit anything. He's tested here a lot. That's important. Gather it back up and just drive on, Cletus. He just drove in 3 wide. Yeah, so much for not being the story. He just packed it in 3 wide and about wrecked 2 people. And had to save it himself. Yeah, Cletus, that's not taking it easy and completing all the laps now. He is so lucky he didn't just smash that inside wall. Now he's got no rear tire left with like 50 to go in the stage. That's the winning move. Flash forward later, he's taking Love and Allgaier 3 wide for the win. Excuse me. It was a good save, even though he put himself in that situation. Had to do something for his fucking YouTube following there. Stop talking about your curved wieners and go to commercial already. Leaderboard updating. Yeah. $50 to go in stage 1. just drove a NASCAR 25 career mode race at Richmond with a car that was unbelievably plowing tight on entry and just out of control loose on exits. I know about letting the ass into the car steer you. Because at Richmond, that's what I was having to do. Truck handle, if I did truck race and a cup race, truck handled fine. Cup car's a fucking disaster. There's just no balance whatsoever. Oh, little EO. Hey, honey. I picked EO up and held her in my lap, and she was like okay with it for a minute. Then she was like, "Please put me down." I need to watch that video of him with the RFK guys at Talladega. I keep hearing about it. Never watched one of his videos in my life. I know they had to repave Rockingham, but I kind of feel like they paved it too good. It'll be some time before this track gets some character back in it. Good thing for Cletus right now, he's running all by himself, logging laps. Kind of put himself in a bad spot, though, when he almost wrecked, but good save. Brent Cruz is full-time in the 19 from this race on now, and they plan on getting him in the chase and going for the championship. I think he'll make the chase. Ain't going to take nothing for him to get to 12th in points. I think, yeah, the cutoff's 12.
Came back a season ago, back today, and it's an outstanding place for so many reasons.
Corey Haim, I found out, is not going to be eligible for the truck championship no matter what. Even if he was to make it mathematically on points, he's not going to be allowed in the chase. I'm like, well, that sucks.
Last year was very singular groove, wrap the bottom as Swallows was the top in 3 and 4. Look to the outside of his teammate there, Brent Cruz. But the question was, with the track open up and wanted to allow you to get sort of a diamond as you saw Sheldon do there. So keep an eye to watch Brent wrap the bottom if drivers start to use that outside.
At what point will Brent Cruz win this year? I feel like he's going to win this year. I just don't know when yet. Get a little more body of work on him, see where he's good and where he isn't. So far, it seems like he's good just about everywhere. Very Zilich-esque in how he's just solid everywhere. I 100% believe that Cletus is taking this very seriously. I do believe that. It's too much too soon, but he is taking it very seriously. I know he said he never wants to be full-time, never wants to be in a cup car. I was like, well, it's very wise to say that he has no aspirations or desire to ever drive a cup car. And I'm like, you know what? You can have a damn good career running ARCA trucks, Xfinity, or a Riley Series, like part-time, dipping in and out. Maybe run a lot of late model stuff. He can be a good race car driver and not necessarily be a NASCAR guy full-time. This run for Taylor Gray here to the inside of Quapple, who a lot of guys thought, oh, Joey Gase. 3 wide there. Everybody said Quapple's going to be one of the favorites. He's slugging it out for 5th right now.
as Carson was just catching Justin Allgaier as well, and I was going to say...
Holds off Taylor Gray.
It's always going to look that way around here. The thing I was going to say was that him talking about being tight, I think is an advantage right here on a repave. You know, historically, you want to be a little bit more lean on the right front. It just gives you security in that car that if, when you're on the looser side, if you've seen some cars that are looser just start to go backwards because all they can do is slow down. When you have some of that security in the right front, you can at least try and you move your line around and make passes.
And it's good, maybe, that you learn what that dirty air feels like early in the race.
Wow, look back, yeah, just the worst place for Carson to there to catch a lapper, and then they did a great job. They did a great job right there in 3.
I would have said discretion is the better part of valor here, but he
Corey Day laps Cletus without incident. That's good.
as Cletus McFarland goes a lap down.
Quick, throw a caution so we can talk about him getting the free pass.
24 laps.
That zero didn't give Cletus any room there. He'll only go one down in this stage. That's good. Physicalness. He really just said physicality is a word, Parker.
Somewhere out there, someone's paying $30 for a single plate of steak.
So he wants to do Daytona 500 one day. I could see that. He's already got a lot of ARCA experience at Daytona. He tried to run a truck race. I'm sure he'll run Daytona again in the future in ARCA or O'Reilly or something. I could see him in the Daytona 500 one day if he was able to race his way in. He'd probably wind up having to race his way in. Quapple just passed Allgaier for 3rd. So maybe there's something to that whole Quapple's the guy to beat theory I heard in the pre-race. Pretty crazy Quapple made the Final 4 last year and still hasn't won one of these races yet. And the NASCAR Chevrolet JRM Hendrick RB Series. Corey Day's got a 2.5 second lead. Cletus doing a good thing there, staying low. The leaders are going by on the outside. They like to get wide and arc that entry here. Good move there. Here comes Allgaier, trying to take 3rd back from Quapple. Looks like he will, off the outside of turn 4. Still side by side. Off of 2. Goes to Allgaier. He's clear. Wish I could see lap times, but the race feed thing's not working this week. Or rather, it didn't work in the pre-race and it didn't work during the trucks. Oop. No lap time. Oh, wait, I gotta look at lap times here. My bad. Hold up. Fuck it. Just go back to leaderboard. Tomorrow is one of those rare Sundays where I've got literally nothing going on. I wish WrestleMania was this week. I don't know what WWE's been thinking the last 2 years. WrestleMania is like mid to late April, and it's like, dude, that is way too fucking late. There's way too big of a gap between Elimination Chamber and WrestleMania. We could cut a week or 2 off of that. But then I remember, oh yeah, it's Easter weekend because I don't give a fuck about Easter, so I have a hard time remembering when Easter is.
Well, impressive start. Yeah, it's tough to combat the pace that Corey Day is setting right now early on in this race as he gets lost by a couple lappers. But even when he's got stuck in lap traffic, the next time he gets clear, he goes right back to being the fastest car on the racetrack.
Going by Josh Malicki here in the '07. Malicki finished top 20 in this race a year ago. Next car he'll see. Nathan Bird was top 15.
Got a hell of a battle for third shaping up here in traffic.
So these are drivers that have had positive experiences at this racetrack, but just not able to put up a fight going a lap down early to Corey Day.
And that went perfectly for him there, Nathan Bird, and now J.J. Yaley, where it was looking like it could have gotten tight 3 wide, but discretion was the better part of that for all those drivers. On the right side of your screen, 2 Junior Motorsports drivers. Justin Allgaier and Carson Kwapel have been in quite the battle for the last 10 or so laps. Justin prevailing now.
It's really interesting when you look at these two drivers going at it because you think about the crew chief change.
Hey, I won a truck race this morning in my NASCAR 25 career mode at Watkins Glen on fuel mileage. I was the only truck that didn't pit in stage 3. I stretched it out, which was pretty funny.
Yeah, he's cooked really good behind the one. I think back to Phoenix as a race that maybe got away from him, and I just consistently have said this and feel this way as we're on the Arby's on board that he's a driver that when he does break through and get that win, he's a lot of opportunity when that pressure is removed. But right now he's got to fight through some of this lap traffic.
Ooh, lap traffic has not been kind to Carson Kwapel today.
Teammates.
He lost touch with Allgaier, and he's got Taylor Gray on his inside. Still can't get by that damn lapper. Taylor Gray to 4th. Allgaier on the outside of Love for 2nd. They're going to split this lapper 3 wide. Ah! Allgaier to 2nd. That's power move right there. The way Allgaier gets off the corner running the outside is better than anybody on track right now. He's making these passes in heavy traffic. I think it's just another week of Allgaier probably going to be the guy to beat, not Kwapel or Corey Day. Corey Day kind of feels like fool's gold out front in that clean air, relatively clean air. Started and running where he started. Kwapel finally had to just move a damn lap. That 42 is just all up in the way. Day, Allgaier, Love, Gray, and Kwapel.
Bipolar 1.
Fuck. Jeb Burton going a lap down. Oh, man, we got a car around the 55. It's spun. Jesus Christ. Was that Cletus that just barely almost got wrecked by him? Cletus was, I think it was Cletus just dodging a wreck, and he almost got hooked by the car coming back down the track. I just saw a flash of red and white. Thought that was his car. But we got a caution here with 10 to go in stage 1. You can flip the stage if you want. Tire wear's not that big of a deal here because it's a repave.
The Wheeling caution lights are on, the same Wheeling emergency lights and sirens you see on the safety vehicles here at the track are protecting first responders and communities all across America. First yellow of the afternoon, just past 10 laps to go in the opening stage. Corey Day leading. Blake Lothian has it get away from him. He was 1 lap down in 34.
1 lap down in 34, just spun in turn 1. We saw a lot of trucks yesterday get loose here. Oh, that was Cletus. God damn. Well, Cletus has had an interesting, if you're watching his onboard live stream, you're having a good time. He's had some close calls already today. God damn.
I don't know how much damage, maybe. Should be much, but if it caught the car the wrong way. But I'm sure he would have an entertaining comment off that one.
Well, it's been a tough start for him. It's also been a tough start for Jeff Burton. He's just gone a lap down.
Hey, Jeb's going to get the free pass.
For him, he's the first car 1 lap down, so Jeff will get the free pass here. And here's what you were talking
Oh,
about.
brother. Yo. I was like, I saw a flash of red and white. Was that Cletus? Yes.
Let's take a listen to his radio. Well, gotta keep your eyes up.
Hey, track position is big, so you
It's like a lot of guys pitting.
we're seeing all the front runners coming down for
Pit here and stay out at the end of the stage. Fuck it.
and that 17 has the #1 pit stall. Something to think about here, Dylan.
Yeah, and as you'd expect, they were pretty happy with that. It was on the loose side, but not like yesterday. That was their one major battle in practice. They'll go around here and change 4 tires. No adjustments, though, for the 17.
They told Cletus caution was out, and he said when you said they're wrecking, he said I thought it was further ahead of me, and he was carrying way too much speed. He just barely missed that car coming back down the track. I think Cletus is running Kansas as well for RCR, is he not? Race off pit road goes to Jesse Love, new leader, Jesse Love, my pick. Corey Day drops to 2nd, Allgaier 3rd, Brandon Jones up to 4th, Sawalich up to 5th. Quapple loses a couple spots. But Taylor Gray is the race leader. He stayed out. We'll have a look. And the hood is up on Sam Mayer. I don't know what that's about. He's not been running well today. We're going to have a restart with like 5 or 6 to go in stage 1. So Taylor Gray stayed out. He's the leader. I think he's the only one that stayed out. Kind of surprised there weren't more people stay out and try to steal some points. Like maybe Austin Hill, because Austin Hill was running like 12th or 13th. Not going to get points. If I was him, I'd have stayed out. Yeah, so Cletus has a couple. I know of Rockingham and Kansas. Hopefully Talladega. I think that would suit him. Talladega and Bristol, yeah. Kansas, Talladega, Bristol, Rockingham. Oh, so Taylor Gray, Alfredo, Sammy Smith, and Kyle Sieg stayed out. Not just Taylor Gray. I couldn't tell if Alfredo was on the lead lap or not. So 54, 96, 8, and 28 stayed out. Jesse Love, the first car off pit roads, in 5th. Corey Day, 6th. Dude, I just heard the loudest crack of thunder outside my house. That was fucking crazy. I think it's gonna storm, folks. Hopefully I don't lose power. We don't lose power here often, but you never know. So if my stream abruptly stops, assume it's the storm that could be potentially coming in. I'm a couple of hours west of Rockingham. So if you're worried about if you're worried about the race getting rained on, I think you're good. It's not gonna get rained on. Electrical problems for Sam Mayer.
Right, so they changed plug wires, looked at that, didn't think that was the problem. They have an ignition box on the pit wall they're going to try and fix after this run. You see it right there, so hopefully just hang on.
All right, green and green. 4 cars stayed out, 6 to go, stage 1. Jesse Love goes 3 wide back there. Corey Day got a great restart on the bottom. Love carrying a lot of speed around the top 3 wide. A lot of speed around the top 3 wide. Brandon Jones on the bottom. Oh, Alfredo sideways. Taylor Gray gets away with the lead. Corey Day in the second. 5 to go, stage 1. A lot of guys that were going to get easy points don't look like they're going to get them now. Quapple's sitting there fighting to stay in the top 10. Heavy traffic. Oh, Jesse Love bounced off the wall a little bit off of 2. I think he's good. Taylor Gray's going to have his hands full holding off Corey Day here for the stage win. And there's the pass for the lead. What a move by Corey Day through turn 2. That was nice. Going to get some little bump draft down the back from Sammy Smith. Oh, but Corey gets loose underneath the 54. He's faster. Beats the 54 to the line. And now he'll clear him into turn 1. So 3 to go. Corey Day's back out front. Got real racy here late in stage 1. Mix of old tires and new tires. Not that there's a lot of fall off. Oh, Sammy Smith. I thought Jesse was going to put him 3 wide in the middle going around the outside, but he didn't. Brandon Jones gets into 3rd. Let's see if the 8 gets him. Nope. Jesse just trying to find speed around the top, driving where the other guys are, and everybody else seems to be planted on the bottom. The 8 almost put the 2 in the wall there. It's going to cost them both a spot. Here comes Sawalich and Raja to pass them with 2 to go. Raja and Jesse side by side. Remember from last week, there was a little post-race drama. 1 to go here. Man, Raja got back in the gas in the center of the corner, and that thing did not want to turn. That's going to cost him a spot. Corey Day continues his strong season now with a stage win. They're side by side for second. Taylor Gray, photo finish for second over Brandon Jones at stage 1. Corey Day's your winner. 10 bonus points to Corey Day. That was a good little race there. A lot of shuffling going on there in that last 6 laps.
This is Arby's crispy chicken sandwich.
Good racing. Stuff to actually talk about, unlike that truck race yesterday. Don't let that big white cat bully you, Eo. So, I don't know if you heard me say yesterday, I got $50 Bristol tickets for next Sunday. You never know these days what kind of race you're going to get at Bristol in the next gen era, but for $50, like, fuck yeah, I'll go. I got to look at the schedule and see who the next race we'll go to after that. Might not be till Charlotte. You see, my football team has new uniforms. The Falcons have new uniforms. Matt Crafton has like 15 truck wins and like 500 starts. Corey Heim got 15 truck wins in like the last 33 races. So, yeah, Corey Heim's pretty good. It's a shame he doesn't get to race for any of the championships this year in any of the top 3 series. EO. Little EO. Excuse me. Big kitty. You scared of the thunder, big kitty? My big cat Paige, she doesn't like thunder.
That did in that cycle of pit stops there right before the end of the stage. Taylor Gray, Sammy Smith, both able to hang on to a spot.
So don't look for a stream next Sunday. I'll be at Bristol. There'll be a stream Friday night for trucks, Saturday evening for the Raleigh series, but Sunday I'll be at the race. So be another week without a cup race stream.
Well, you got to be thankful you got stage points because you lose all that track position now as everybody else stays out. Let's go on tour with Jesse Love. I mean, good night. Another show. Stage 2 coming up.
He's not going to win 5 races in his rookie year. That's something like that's never going to happen again in Cup. It just takes. You have such little practice, basically no testing. The cars are completely different from the other series. I think he'll do well because he already runs top 15 and fights for 10th when he's in Cup. I think he'll do well, but he ain't going to win no multiple races in his first year. I don't think anybody will ever do that. Look how much Zilich is struggling. But I knew Zilich was going to struggle because I'm like, dude, he signed that deal with Trackhouse. I don't think that's a good long-term thing. Get the fuck out of Trackhouse as soon as you can. You're getting that 48 car or something. Whenever it comes available. Because I'm just starting to think Trackhouse ain't going to be a long-term viable option for anyone. It's April, so I'm starting to miss football. The draft is in a few weeks. I'm starting to miss football.
NASCAR on the CW is brought to you by Arby's. We have the meats. Experian. Download the free app now. And by O'Reilly Auto Parts, your professional parts people. You know, when I come here to Rockingham, I feel like I've gone back in time. And one of the elements of that is the train that makes its way in from Raleigh. Let's go down to the Arby's pit box.
I don't think it's a random ass trip. It's the same team he was driving for last year, and that's
Yeah, I was the
trucks.
greeter, man. When they got off, I was sitting there telling them where to pick up their luggage. That's the way it was. It was so cool. I've been down here so many times. I've come in a car, I've come in a helicopter, flown down here. Never by train. I'm going to go by train next time. I'm going to tell you, it was so cool to see these people, and they were so excited to be here. Train left Raleigh, it stopped in Cary, stopped in Southern Pines, stops at Gate E right across.
Ew, Amtrak.
Train's headed back to Raleigh.
You need one of those green vests, Kyle, really. I mean, not the state trooper green vest, but if you're going to be the greeter, you got to put the vest on, you know?
Listen, you can't get a ticket on a train when you're running fast. I understand that. That's what I told those state patrolmen. I said, next time, the safe way is the train, man. They did give me a coin and said to hand it off next time I got stopped for speed, which will probably be on the way home.
I just imagine the look on the people's faces when they get off the train and Kyle Penny's trying to take a selfie with them. Is it Kyle Penny?
Hey, I was begging them to take selfies with me, man. They don't know who I am.
Three-time Rockingham winner, Kyle Penny.
Local legend Kyle Pitt. All right, Corey Day, Brandon Jones, Justin Allgaier, Williams, so Wallace, Jesse Love, and Brent Cruz are the front 3 rows.
Sammy Smith, Taylor Gray, going to restart outside the top 20 here after they've made
Cletus is still running.
points.
Just one lap down. Had a couple of real trouser tightening close calls. See if Corey Day can keep dominating this race. Brandon Jones got a pretty good restart. That arc down into turn one, you get such an advantage. Corey Day's still leader. 50 to go this time in stage 2. Whoa. Wow. Jesse Love almost hit the wall again. Nobody's flirted more with hitting the wall off of 2 today than Jesse Love. And here we go, Jesse and Raja side by side again, and Parker's talking about it. I think Raja and Jesse handled that really well last week. Can't say the same for Jesse's crew chief. Jeremy Clements is in the top 10. Retzlaff and Jeremy Clements. Raja Caruth, big improvement from stage 1. He's up to 6th. He wasn't even in the top 10 for all of stage 1. He ran about 15th the whole time. It was just thundering a minute ago. The sun's back out again at my house. The good thing is they're not showing a lot of Cletus, which means he's having an uneventful race now. The less they show of him, the better his day's probably going. Gibbs' cars stepped it up here. All of a sudden, Jones, Sawalich, and Cruz are pretty fast. Ahead of Allgaier, Love, and Quapple, who I thought would be heavy favorites. And is that Dean Thompson on pit road under green? You remember when James Busher won the nationwide race at Daytona? I remember they come off turn 4, and for I saw like a silver car. I thought it was Timmy Hill, and I was like, no, it's James Busher. I said, oh, thank God. Like, is Timmy Hill going to win? Jesse Love is angry for the second week in a row. He's been angry a lot this year. He was angry at Phoenix. He was angry at Martinsville. He's angry today.
this year, that's got to be very challenging as a driver.
It is, especially in those moments on the restarts. As you go into the flow of a race, it's pretty simple to adjust to a spotter, especially one with the experience that Mike Dillon has. But, you know, it's all that timing. And we talk about this all the time, especially in some speedways where, you know, you got to get to a point your spotter, you do get this point naturally where you can sense from their voice inflections how close. Adjustment, for sure. And so it just takes you out of your normal mood.
Yeah, see, a lot of the spotters and shit did take the week off. A lot of the cup spotters that spot all the series took the week off.
Racing there with Jeff Burton. You saw Taylor Gray. Here he is, the 54 up in front of him. Taylor second in stage one after staying out with many pitted. Right at 10 laps to go, trying to drive back through after losing that track position. 20th, trying to get to 19th here, racing to 32 of Andrew Patterson. Andrew doing an outstanding job in his second career start.
Really good run here. Just really consistent. It's that first stage, so just doing a great job.
The other driver that had stayed out, picked up some stage points and lost the track position on the cycle, Sammy Smith being scored in the 16th spot right now. This is for 7th, Raja Caruth, Jeremy Clemens. When things get physical, ride with Chad Burton here. You'll have it at Rockingham.
Not a lot going on right now. Good God, Jeff Burton about wrecked off of 4. He's fighting whoever that is, Patterson, really hard for a spot that really don't mean a whole lot. Damn, Jeremy Clements passing a Junior Motorsports car. Hell, he's already in front of Quaffle. He's passing Raja now. Working on it.
Make your power play by heading to your local lottery retailer to get in the game for tonight's estimated Powerball jackpot of $217 million. A couple of drivers, I would say, didn't hit the jackpot in this race. One, Corey Day, who's efforts.
Jeremy Clements is fast. Like I say, he's competitive with Junior Motorsports cars. That's how I know he's fast. Oh, and around he goes. Right as we're talking good about him. He didn't hit anything. Lock it down. Caution's out. He was running not and spun. I think he's going to merge about 12th or 13th after the spin.
Come on, Adam. What was that? Now, I will say in fairness, I was selling in before the break.
That is true.
So,
I can attest to that.
Good news is, great save, kept it off the wall. We got a long way to go today, and he has established, got an incredible race car.
Yeah,
He kept it off the wall, and that's all that matters.
He had a couple wiggles the prior laps off of 4. He got really close to Roger Caruth a couple laps before that off the corner. I don't know if he maybe has a tire going down, but the way that
Spartanburg, South Carolina's own.
it wiggled and it just goes right there. So slightly odd. We mentioned earlier in the race how at a repaint you don't want to go into that gray, but they've really moved the groove up in this racetrack. So that is odd how it just sort of snapped around on him.
Josh Williams gets the free pass, scored the 27th position. Williams, another driver that finished top 10 here at Rockingham a year ago.
But it's also an example if he doesn't, if they don't see that tire is low there or going down, it's just the knife edge you are on around this place, especially when you're leaning on that right rear. You don't have a lot of leeway. There's not a lot of give. You're really on a really tight edge in terms of how much you can slide that right rear hanging out before it's going to overheat.
Looking into the eyes and now over the shoulder of Austin Hill, who's 13th, the team that has not made a lot of progress here today.
No, he seemed optimistic.
Austin Hill's having another mid-run between 10th to 15th. They've been doing that fairly regularly lately and not getting a lot of stage points, if any at all.
Came in top 5 in points, won the season opener at Daytona. We could have won Atlanta. Had a really good outing at Coda. Some bumps in the road since then. Darlington, the one that really got him. Other than that, been top 12 on a regular basis so far in 2026. We're at an interesting time. A lot of drivers flip the stage at the end of stage 1. But that caution was with 10 to go. You got 25 to
Jesse
go.
Love's going to pit. I see why he's complaining. It looks like the fender around the right rear tires pushed in a little bit from some contact on the wall. He's had a handful of problems today. So only 3 cars pitted. Love, Kyle Sieg, Clements.
Here's Jesse Love, Kim.
Yeah, Jesse, just a little closer to neutral on the last run, a bit snug in the center, but he doesn't feel like he's losing speed there. Feels like he loses speed from being free on exit, so they will look for a slight adjustment on that 2 car as he makes a stop in his box right now.
Well, we're probably going to get a show. You put him back there and watch him drive through. Track position has been a big deal, but if anybody can make it work, I think Love can.
He has not been afraid to move around this racetrack and get to the right side big time.
And driving angry is a thing.
Oh, I just realized my television has disconnected from the internet by itself again. Yeah, television, we have internet.
Takes the inside lane. I look at those top four prior to the choose. You got two teenagers, a 20-year-old, a 29-year-old. It's incredible what these young drivers.
All right, we're going to have 21 laps to go in stage 2 here. Corey Day, Brandon Jones, William Schwartz, Brent Cruz, Roger Cruz, Justin Allgaier up front. Only about 3 or 4 cars pitted. Jesse Love being the most notable of those. Corey Day has just absolutely dominated this race. Another great restart for Corey Day. He's going to lead the rest of these laps, too. Oh, big stack up there in the middle. Can't even tell who that was. That was Harrison Burton. Didn't recognize the paint scheme. It's different. 20 to go, stage 2. Corey Day has not been without clean air in this race.
Hopefully we'll see him again before the season is out, but missing the 25 here at Rockingham. Yeah, really unfortunate for Nick.
That was crazy that the 25 AM Racing team didn't start the weekend. They didn't show up. I don't know what that's about. Money, I'm guessing. Damn. Creed 3 wide. Well, he thought about going 3 wide with Retzlaff and Quapple. William Sawalich passes Brandon Jones for second. Oh, not clear yet. Now he's clear. Good race for Sawalich. He's been very improved over the last year. Best race of the season so far for Mr. Sawala Walla Wallowich.
All three of those young drivers looking for their first career victory in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. And, the 18 grade last year involved in a crash, and they're showing what they have once again here.
Yep, 3 of the top 4 have never won an O'Reilly Series race. including the leader.
Just have had some bad luck and some bad circumstances. So just got to finish the deal here, and they're already further along in this race than they were a year ago. And the 18 has been pretty happy with his balance all day long, too.
The one thing they've done as well this year, they've got some stage points to minimize the damage when they the DNF or the latter part of the race didn't go their way. So even though they've had the problems, they come in today 14th in the standings, right there for a chase position. Brett Cruz went around his teammate, so with the 19 third, and Allgaier working over Jones now for the fourth position. Seven's been pretty quiet since the early going.
He's been hanging out there, I think, just doing veteran things that we see on Justin all the time. But one of the things that caught my eye there was as William Smallish got by Brendan Jones. Brendan had a big moment into three. That allowed Brett Cruz to get inside of him, and then Justin to get to his rear bumper. And this racetrack is different than a race last year in terms of it's definitely widened out. You see Brendan use that higher lane right here at 1 and 2. It's gotten wider, but the dominant line is definitely the same, but it still is finicky in that it doesn't give you a lot of room for mistakes.
10 to go in stage 2. Allgaier's just kind of hanging around about 5th place today. He'll probably pick up the ball when Corey Day fumbles it at the end or something.
Justin to the highest lane, and Justin turns down, diamonds the corner, shortcuts it, and gets the run down the straightaway. That's the rock right there. That's awesome. Allgaier to fourth as you check the numbers on Brandon Jones. And we go back to the front. Haven't said enough.
Sawalich is actually catching Corey Day.
Rockingham in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series today. 1985, he led over. Went on to win the race. And when you think about, two of the last three races, Day has led laps, but it's been in little spurts. Today, he's just got the stick out and hit him over the head. This is a special performance, and it started yesterday with winning the pole. But, considering he had been here in the O'Reilly before, his, watching his maturation and his learning of these cars and understanding the aero and his great runs that he's had have led to this moment, but this is definitely the breakout performance that we've seen of Corey Day in this season, and it's once again a testament that we said with those great runs as to why Rick Hendrick
Jeremy Clements just spun out, back up to 10th.
This is what they expected out of that young man.
Spun out and then pitted and is back up to 10th.
Because he made the pit stop here, but Jeremy Clements after the slide comes down pit road. He is driving the top 10, showing just how fast
Back to 9th, right where he was when he spun out. Gonna be down a set of tires though going into the 3rd stage. That could come into play late. But this race kind of feels like it's just gonna go green for the majority of it once we get past the stage ending caution bullshit. All right, loose again. Clements got loose right where he spun out before, but stays in front of Quapple. Some brake fade on the one of Carson Quapple. Brake shake.
There's a few reasons as to why that can happen. So what happens is if you're using a lot of brake and keep them up and then they cool down a ton down the straightaway, these brake fans, they can get warped and sort of get some of that shake that they're talking about. The other side is if you're overusing
Allgaier for 3rd.
overheat them.
He slipped by Brandon Jones. Now he passes Brandon Cruz here. Brent Cruz. I remember his name eventually. This Cruz gassed it back up off the 4 and was loose as hell. 1 to go. Corey Day is going to sweep the stages. Coming to the halfway mark here. That will happen under caution. And Corey Day is just dominating. Sawalich was pretty good there, though. Sawalich was right behind him there at the end of the stage. And Allgaier was fast there at the end as well. Moved up to third. From sixth to third.
You go, Corey Day.
Making me look dumb.
time to refuel. And Arby's has got you covered with a $7.99 meat and free box that's loaded with all your Arby's favorites. Your choice of a sandwich, plus mozzarella sticks, curly fries, a peach cobbler roll, and a small drink. Scan the QR code to order now in the Arby's app. Arby's, we have the meats. And since we're doing that Arby's thing, let's go to the Arby's pit box. Kyle Petty with us today. Hey, even you can say good things about Corey Day. I mean, the guy has just been remarkable, Kyle.
He has been incredible. I think we saw it in that piece before
attention to that piece. Patience, respect for the racetrack. Understand, get in that Rockingham rhythm. He is doing what we've seen so many guys in the past, whether it's David Pearson, Dale Earnhardt Sr.
Damn, Corey Day's as good as David Pearson now. That's crazy. I'm kidding.
On the racetrack, he's biding his time, making moves when he has to. And yeah, it looks easy when you're leading, but Parker knows it. Sometimes it's harder when you're leading to get into that rhythm and stay.
Really big right now, you execute on pit road, right? You want to maintain the track position and keep control of the race.
And that team has had some occasional issues on pit road at times, but they've been very clean here today. And if you want to execute a full race, this is one of those important moments to do this stop.
Last time a Hendrick car swept the stages, last May at Charlotte, William Byron took stage 1, stage 2, went on to win the race. He's a series champion.
Pit stops at the halfway mark.
Here today. Progressive pit road.
Did Raja almost spin getting onto pit road?
We come onto the pit line. Here they are, Dylan.
Under caution.
Williams to Wallace will be the first one to peel off from second. Said he was loose in. He has been that way the last couple of runs. Felt like he wore out the right front there. He'll change 4 tires and add fuel. Corey Day said he trended tight. That's built in slowly each run today. Not going to overreact with a chassis adjustment.
I think Corey Day might get beat off pit road here. Yeah, slow stop on the 17. That could be his undoing. And the race off pit road goes to Williams. Sawalich. Actually, no. Is that Ryan Sieg with 2 tires? Sawalich second. Brandon Jones third. Cruz fourth. Allgaier fifth. Corey Day drops from the lead to 6th place. And Jesse Love stayed out. So actually, Jesse Love's like, yeah, Corey Day's not going to win now. That's unfortunate. Had a great first half of the race, though, but he's definitely not going to win now. But my pick's leading just at a tire disadvantage. losing about 5 spots on pit road plus 2 guys staying out. That's hard to overcome here, as competitive as the front of the field is. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Corey Day is just so lightning fucking fast and knows what he's doing now, he can overcome it. Kind of hope he does overcome it. All right, stage 3, no more scheduled cautions. You got what you got. Corey Day is 4th row inside. Jesse Love on old tires, the leader, gets a good launch here. Sieg on his older tires kind of stacks up the outside, and Sawalich is going to take the lead. By God. Maybe it's his day. We've been swerved. Nope. Love around the outside, pretty fast still, even with the tire disadvantage. Whatever disadvantage there is. Still side by side. 4-car battle for the lead, basically. Brandon Jones got really tied into turn 1 there. Corey Day's not having a good run here. He's dropped 2 spots. Brent Cruz. Oh, doors his teammate into 3. Got tied underneath him. Jesse Love on old tires pulls away. Sieg side by side for second with Cruz. It's a track position race, and like I said, you don't know if you're going to get any more cautions, so you just got to be an asshole right now. Great call by the RCR team to get Jesse Love out front. It's paying off. Everybody behind him is making mistakes and making this easy on him. Corey Day's 8th.
Combination of strategy and not as good execution as you would like on the pit lane has put Corey Day behind the 8 ball for the first time today. He's back there in the 8th position. We'll find out what he has right here. Watching Sammy Smith in the 8th. Didn't qualify great. Stayed out there at the end of stage 1 to get some points, but he's back up to 12.
Creed and Sammy Smith almost wrecked.
Every time we check in with Sammy Smith, it just seems like he's in from all sides inside that 8 car. He wasn't happy with it after practice or qualifying, and I think that showed up the race and just trying to have one of those days where you put together the best race you can. You get done with days like this, if they're successful, which is relative, it can be just a top 10. You think, you know what, I got everything.
Oh, man. Kyle Sieg and Jeb Burton about to kill each other. Jeb's had a rough day.
Stage 1 was second in the stage, got those 9 stage points, but lost the track position. 54 starting to drive back to the front. He's 15th. It's been a good day for Joe Gibbs Racing. 3 of their Toyotas in the top 7. Gray the only one that is not, and it's because of the games they have played, chasing points here today.
Taylor Gray seems to hold it on the short run, I've noticed, and then especially to the mid portion of the run, but we saw at the end of stage 1 and came back to him. That's tough when you've got to survive with a car that doesn't quite go when you want it there on the restarts and then try to navigate your way forward in a place that's hard to pass, high speed like this. It's tough to be patient, let it come back.
Cruz has caught Jesse Love for the lead. Figured it was a matter of time once they got second place sorted out that this tire advantage would really come into play. Cruz so much faster through the center of the corner. It's not as loose off like the 2 is. 30 lap difference on tires. Got really tight. Here comes Allgaier. Cruz got tight behind Love one time, and Allgaier's all over him. Corey Day still struggling along in 8th. I knew losing those spots on pit road and all that was going to cost him the race. They didn't make a major adjustment because they thought their pit stop would be a little quicker. Cruz here to the inside, going to take the lead. Going to bring Allgaier with him, so Wallett's right behind. And Brent Cruz is the leader. 109 laps to go. Allgaier couldn't get by Love as quickly. Now Allgaier takes second. Oh, lap car. Cruz needs all the help he can get all of a sudden because of Allgaier being so fast. Still complaining about brake shake on the 2 car. I don't think that's going to get any better on the old tires. Parker Retzlaff just passed Corey Day for 8th. Really tight in traffic after leading the whole race. So Wallace takes 3rd from Love. I'm starting to think Corey Day won't even get a top 10. Looking at the couple of cars behind him right now, and he's struggling. Brent Cruz 1 second ahead of Justin Allgaier. So Wallace 3rd, Raja 4th, Brandon Jones 5th. The 2 car is fading fast. As soon as he lost that lead, he's just like he's standing still. He'll be running back where Cletus is before long at this rate. No, I'm just kidding. He's not that slow. Good news for Corey Day. He's going to gain a spot back, passing the struggling Jesse Love. Oh, Jesse can't pit fast enough. There's still 100 laps to go. It's way too early to pit. He needs it. Getting bullied off the bottom by Carson Quapple. And here comes Sheldon Creed and Ryan Sieg. Ryan Sieg, who he started on the front row with to start stage 3. And Sammy Smith. And Harrison Burton. 2 cars off. Now he's just flat out off the pace. There's something wrong. Like, something more seriously wrong, I think. Off the pace. Staying low off of 2. He's coming to pit road, I believe. Well, my pick's not going to win. Pitting under green way too early and way too slow. And a really slow pit stop for Jesse Love under green here. Trying to figure out what's wrong. Let me guess, it's all Rajah Caruth's fault.
Watching the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series on CW, brought to you by Arby's. While we were in break, you saw side-by-side unscheduled pit stop for Jesse Love. Let's listen to two-team radio presented by Starkey. Scan the QR code now.
Going to sleep, so I know what to take. My rating so good, I think of 3 straps. I get the corner and back engine top moving. Now the right front was blue. Rudolph, what's the right side talk?
So you heard that in-car audio from the 2-car of Jesse Love. They came down, they looked at the wheel studs, ready to put a spacer in. Ultimately, kind of heard the tail end of that radio, loose right front wheel on.
He had a right front tire coming loose. Thought something had broke. He said it was vibrating so bad he couldn't see the track.
And his buddies on the other end of it.
Cruz is over a second and a half ahead of Allgaier.
He's out front.
Yeah, that's so unfortunate for Jesse Love. When you talk about a loose wheel, especially in a place this fast, that vibration and how much you're in the throttle and in the corner around here. You heard him describe it. He couldn't even see. It's tough to describe what that vibration is like, but it feels like the world is.
Hey guys, Cletus is up to 30th. First car, 3 laps down.
That race car, so it's incredibly hard to drive. Had to pit.
Corey Day trying race of 1. Carson Fawful for 7. They've gone back and forth here. Day's been a bit of a yo-yo since we got the restart. Lost some positions, has gained some back, and working over Quapple here down to the inside.
Not quite gonna work for him. Didn't
Corey Day will hopefully resist the temptation to wreck the 1 car again.
Quapple able to fight back.
I don't know. He's getting close.
Corey Day.
Ooh, that was close. Quapple gets around him. And thankfully clear.
Try the outside this time.
Got to be some frustration here for Corey Day when you go out and lead 118 laps from the pole and win stage 1 and stage 2.
Oh, he's back to the inside of the 1 again.
Learning experience.
Packed that fucker down into turn 1 and cleared him, and then Quapple puts the bumper to him and moves him back up the track, and here we go again, side by side.
That was not as close to a slide job as you can have at Rockingham. Throwing it down into one.
That was a hell of a move into turn 1, and Day clears him. Holds the spot, back up to 7th.
Less distance. The slide in front of the one of Carson Quapple, and Quapple gave him a little shot just to say, I didn't like that. I don't want to get past.
The kind of team
I didn't think very much of that at all, he said.
God, my streams are fucking
Chevy's
dead
been
these
so good
days.
this year, but it's a Toyota out front right now. You saw the numbers for Joe Gibbs Racing. Tough start for this group, but one bright spot, no doubt, on a consistent basis when he has been here, has been Brent Cruz. Rule change this year.
Wish I could go to more races so I wouldn't be tempted to stream.
Series at age 17 at road courses and 8-track a mile in length or less. So he was able to race at Coda, where he did lead some laps, finished inside the top 10, made an appearance at Phoenix, was good to go last week at Martinsville, and now he's turned 18, so he is full tilt. But when he has showed up, he let everybody know, I am here to play, and what we're seeing here this afternoon,
And we have a caution.
very impressive. As the
Caution's out.
lights are on. Fifth time we've seen him today.
Anthony Alfredo has spun off of turn 4. He did not hit anything. He drives away. But we have a caution.
Got a tire down there.
And
on
he's
the
got a
left front.
flat left front.
This is post a spin off of 4.
Okay. The caution comes out at a very interesting time.
Very interesting time.
They were pretty much right on top of the fuel window. And you and I were talking earlier. If you get inside of 90 laps, given what...
Ooh, and now the right front's shredding. Yeah, that was going to be a caution anyway. The right front fender just got sheared off on the 96.
Tires down. You hear often chiefs and spotters, slow down, we don't want to tear it up further. This is why. When the tire comes apart, it destroys the front of that race car, which took a bad situation and now has made it way worse. And here's the spin. It was off of 4. He was already really sideways, having an issue. And eventually the car got away. Looks like possibly maybe had a front tire down. Maybe he was trying to get to pit lane late. And then this is exactly what is the nightmare of a crew chief when they hear that you have a flat tire and you're not near the pits. They don't want this to happen.
Let's go back to that strategy conversation. You and I were talking earlier off air. You get to 90 laps, you're pretty much in a spot where you're going to come if the caution comes out. I'm not saying this is perfect for crew chiefs, but a decent amount of comfort here, hitting just over 80 laps to go.
Right, and last year we had some teams who tried to go really far, almost 100 laps on a tank of fuel. That was not able to be done. Talking to some crew chiefs, especially those powered by the Hendrick.
I think if you pit here, you can make it.
We said they've actually seen a little worse fuel mileage this year, so
You can
they
make it.
feel very comfortable that even at this lap,
Be a minute before they open pit road, though.
they were looking more to be in the sub 80 laps to go, maybe even into the 70s. So I think you most likely see a lot of takers here on pit road for the fuel, but there might be some nervous crew chiefs if we go all the way, especially with the possibility of a green white checker.
And I would say if you look at last year, you feel like, hey, you're going to get plenty of caution laps to make it work, even if you're close. However, today,
Hasn't had that feel.
this race just hasn't had that feel. Big thing here, execute on the pit lane, maintain or gain some track position. Cruz leading him down. He's in front of Allgaier, Sawalich, Carruth, and Jones. It's progressive pit road. Here's Dylan Welch.
And William Sawalich will pit from third. Said he was loose in and off in tight center, but that was getting better. Don't see a chassis adjustment coming, so just air pressure, 4 tires, and get it full of fuel. They think they can make it from here, but as you guys said, it's going to be close, Kim.
Dustin Allgaier said, it felt pretty good. Not sure what I need to make it better. The 1/3 mark of the corner is his main issue. See him on the right side of the screen. No
I'd do 2 tires on the 17, try to steal some spots back here.
As you see the 19 off and away, he said just free, but really good in traffic. Actually, unbelievable.
Cruz is going to win the race off pit road.
19
Looks like they did 2 tires.
as well. They execute
That had to be a 2-tire stop.
wins the race off progressive.
Anyone else there?
I mean, look at that.
Allgaier, Clements, Sawalich, Raja, Brandon Jones. 17 lost more spots. They should have done 2 tires. Obviously, the track position means more to him than anything. They should have done 2 tires. Motherfucker.
CW is brought to you by Arby's. We have the meats. Progressive. Save when you bundle motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. Visit progressive.com. And by Toyota. Let's go places. Getting ready for the stretch run here at Rockingham. You know, if there's anyone who knows the value of a good crew, it's the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. That's why they want to put the spotlight on the pit crew members that are essential to a race team's success. Let's go down to Kim Coon.
Well, Adam, I think we know Sam Hunt, but let's meet his brother, Joe. You're seeing him on screen right now, who works on the 26 team. While Joe did play D1 football in college as a tight end for James Madison University, he took a different route than most former athletes in racing. Instead of going over the wall, he works as an underneath mechanic for the team. You see some of those old football shots right there, little throwback. Well, after college, he actually worked on the ocean rescue team at Corolla Beach, so like real-life Baywatch. But then at the end of 2022, wanted to do something different. He and Sam had a conversation about the race team running a second car. Sam told Joe if he wanted a spot on the team, he'd have to commit immediately. So a week or so later, Joe showed up on Sam's doorstep with a suitcase and a TV, he told me, and lived with Sam and Sam's wife for a year while learning the ropes. And Joe joked that it stinks having your big brother as a boss because he's bossy, but then he kind of said, no, it's actually great, especially because he could be a support system for Sam in a different way than if Joe did not work in racing and understand kind of the ins and outs of things that Sam goes through.
Well, you know, football went a long way to helping the Hunt family get into racing as well. And
Cruz, Allgaier, Sawalich, Clements, Brennan Jones, Russia Cruz.
football families becoming
79 laps to go this time.
so, hey, 19.
Going green here.
That's why they jetted off in front of everyone. Interesting call here for Seth Chapka. They maintain the track position. Brent Cruz control car on the inside to his right.
I can't believe the 17 didn't do two tires. Great restart for Cruz, but Sawalich got to his inside. He wanted to make sure Allgaier didn't beat him, and he got beat by the 18, and Cruz hits the wall. Just a little kiss. Well, congratulations, Allgaier, for winning, because we all know Sawalich is going to give this shit away. Lordy, lordy. And Corey Day's 3 wide in the middle. Not even in the top 10 now. Oh, and Sieg just spun Clements into the wall. And he cuts back down in front of traffic. Caution's out again. Look at Cletus back there. He was like, I am not getting caught up in this. Well,
Between the three that were actually 3 wide, but it was Jeremy Clements slowing up on the high side because he was
and we have a caution.
there being on the outside of 3 wide. See, didn't anticipate it, ran to the back of Jeremy Clements.
Sam Mayer just rolled into the garage with mechanical problems. Unrelated. Well, Clements' day is ruined. He had a loose car all day long. Didn't help when the 39 ran into him just now.
That's such a shame for Clements, who's having an awesome race. We look back at this, so you'll see Corey Day's going to chip forward. He drove it really hard to the
Bonk.
corner. Clements trying to
You can see Sieg trying, like, on the brake. Didn't anticipate he was going to hit the 51 like that.
Ryan just didn't anticipate that correctly. Gets into his left
Just
rear.
misjudged it. I don't think Sieg did that on purpose. He just misjudged it.
The wall in a way to rip apart the rear. Lucky not to get nailed here as he came down the track.
I was waiting for Cletus to come through and clean him out, but you can see Cletus basically stopped back there.
Spotters to make sure they get through unscathed. Well, we said
Save guys.
it had been a quiet day in regard to cautions. Yeah, sometimes we've said it so many times that cautioners do bring caution. And number 6 coming out shortly.
Got a headache. I just took 2 Tylenol.
Clemens is going to watch this race back and ask you to just keep quiet going forward.
Right, I'm sure social media will show me a lot of love as well. What's going on, Kim?
Yeah, let's talk about Brent Cruz. Not quite the restart he wanted. You guys reported about that 2 tires they took on the last stop after we just went under caution. Brent saying, "Oh, why did we take 2 tires?" He took a beat and said, "It's okay, we'll be okay." And then Seth Chofka, the crew chief, coming on saying, "My bad." So obviously that young driver wishing he was on offense with 4 tires instead of 2 right side tires.
It was an odd call. We questioned it. I don't know why you would do that. Looking at the longest run of the day, potentially, and just with a car that was in the lead, you've got the clean air advantage. Why compromise yourself by taking 2 tires?
Top 5 with 75 laps to go. William Sawalich, Brent Cruz, Justin Allgaier, Brandon Jones, Sheldon Creed. Caution number 6 at Rockingham. Jimmy, when you can have Johnny. Late Night with the King, Johnny Carson on Antenna TV. Weeknights, 11 Eastern. Late Night TV, how it was meant to be. Antenna TV. To find Antenna TV over the air on your cable system, go to antennatv.tv.
Oh, simple enough.
There will be a quiz later.
I feel like we should have Kyle Petty on late night.
He should have read that
And the Arby's boxes will just get bigger and bigger as we go along.
100%. You're a true content creator. Hey, when Hit the Caution came out, Corey Day decided to come down pit road. So let's hear some radio here. Had a lug nut issue.
I didn't want to lose safe things for next week. We were missing a lot of left runs, so we would have. Didn't want to lose that number 1 stall, and this puts us to the good on fuel. Nobody else is guaranteed to the good at this point for green light checkers and stuff. So take care of it, but get through the field here.
Yeah, and that's the big thing too. Is pit selection next week, as they said, but that also makes them good on fuel. They were a lap or two short, only needed another yellow, and they probably would have been good anyways, but now they're good for sure. And if we don't get another yellow, they may be in the catbird seat.
Ryan Ellis gets the free pass here.
Well, I'm pulling for you, Corey.
The lead last day, showing 20.
What the fuck is that?
Is this a celebration or I think we've got a bigger issue?
Where are the tin cans, right?
Just married. Here we do the.
Oh, he drove off with the bear bond before they got it. Oh, shit.
We weren't done yet. I go back though to the Corey Day thing.
I can't tell what the hell that was.
Yeah, no doubt. I go back to the Corey Day thing and the fact that you come down. Obviously,
He dragging some bear bond.
good on fuel. After the race and lose pit stall selection, you got the number one stall at a place like Bristol. Long way to go in this one, but and they lose some track position by doing it. But I understand the forward thinking of this group.
Also, one of those stages. You have 20 points in the
That's
back
true. Yeah.
today. It's going to be a massive points day if you just methodically work yourself forward from here. 72 laps to go. Plenty of time to get back towards the top 15. To maybe the top 10 could be possible.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but William Sawalich is the leader. No way he beats Allgaier, right?
The action today here in Rockingham with Gunnex.
Worried about Cruz. He bounced off the wall. He didn't fire off too well.
This restart's going to be fun. Cruz, by the way, was second for. There was a minute there where Allgaier was showing second. Used the scoring loops. Cruz is second. He's on the front row with his teammate here. Allgaier restarts inside of row 2. 3 Toyotas from Joe Gibbs Racing up there with Allgaier.
Yeah, Cruz lost.
71 to go. God, this caution took forever, it feels like.
Let's see if this works out.
71 to go at Rockingham. I talked about Brandon Jones, Taylor Gray back in the mix as well.
Roger Cruz all the way to the top and 3 wide down the outside. Austin Hill. Little tap. Oh, into Retzloff.
Retzlaff almost got wrecked because Raja and Hill were 3 wide on the top.
Brandon Jones there as well. Sheldon Creed having a day outside of
Allgaier didn't have a good restart. At times, I think Allgaier, if this race goes green, he's probably got the best long run car, but he did not get a good restart here.
He's falling outside the top 10. Ryan Sieg trying to take advantage just in front of him. Parker Retzloff. Let's go on board Jeff Burton. He's inside the top 15.
And it's been a workman's day to get there for 27. Jeff Burton, not the day they've been looking for. All the Tornadoes and racing cars just looked a bit off this weekend. They've got that affiliation with RCR this year, but they've still a lot to learn for them. And I think this weekend they're going to have a lot to discuss, but trying to get the best day possible out of it.
Late rally. Austin Hill. Spent a lot of time outside the top 10 this afternoon.
Austin Hill's 8th. Yay!
Retzloff has decided to continue driving that car absolutely sideways down there in 3 and 4. Allows Roger Cruz to get to the inside. That got tight once again.
Look at Harrison Burton hanging tough in that 24 car. As good a day as he's had all year. Prior to today, best run of the season, 17th. So trying to make something happen this afternoon.
And he'd really like these two to sort it out. You don't want them side by side in front of you. To hold them up, make him vulnerable there to his cousin Jeff Burton.
I just love these speed shots. Really, this race is all about. Kyle Petty told us before we went green, it's like Bristol on steroids. We go to Bristol next week. We're getting version number 1 of it here today. Let's go full throttle with sound gear. Wherever sound is a problem, sound gear has the solution. Stand Motorsports live in Rockingham, North Carolina, O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, racing on Easter weekend. With Parker Kligerman, I'm Adam Alexander, Kim Kuhn, Dylan Welsh in the pit lane, Carla Metz hanging out in the CW garage. 63 laps to go. Saw a flash there of Austin Green in the 87. He's inside the top 20 and having a good day.
So is that Sunoco car there of LeVar Scott fighting to be inside the top 20, getting really close. Lots of green there. Wow, that's tight.
Well, just in front of them, you got Corey Day, right, who's been all over the place here really in this final stage. We talked about them coming down to put that lug nut on, and he's been able to make up some ground, working his way back toward the top 15.
Austin Green got a little bit looser there when Jesse Love got to his left rear. LeVar Scott says, thank you very much. Gets him away from him. They were running side by side.
Allgaier had lost fourth to Creed, 7 starting to come back. And I'm anxious to watch. If this thing runs out, what does Allgaier have for those Joe Gibbs Racing Toyotas at the front? Because I feel like later...
Not enough. Here comes Quapple. Oh, man. Allgaier got loose under Creed, and Quapple tried to pounce, and he ended up gaining nothing. And Creed holds the spot. Even if this goes green, Allgaier's not going to win this race from 4 seconds back in 5th. Going green favors him, but it's not going to be enough.
You just got to bring it to his place. You got to take advantage of those moments. That's why he went for it, because he could be sitting behind these three now for 10 or 20 more laps and not have another opportunity like that. When it presented itself, he went for it, rightfully so. If he could have netted both those positions, he'd have clean air to even go and chase down Brent Cruz and Sawallich.
You know, the average running position is not great for Sheldon Creed, but he too has found his most success late in the race. Got third now as he and Brandon Jones race for a spot there. And here's a replay. Kick it sideways and hang on.
We've seen that so many times today. That is just, that's the O'Reilly Series. These cars at Rockingham, we saw it last year at this place. The way it's designed, yes, it's been repaved, but the things that made it special and unique have stayed the same. And the way these corners are, they're just unique to NASCAR, unique for an oval, and they provide awesome moments like that with big slides.
Speed report, Brandon Jones, 4th right now late in the race, Kim.
Yeah, you saw him kind of tuck in behind Sheldon Creed in the 0-0. He had to let Sheldon by to get debris off the front of the grill of the 20. The 19, apparently his teammate did not want to help, so they were relegated to the 0-0 helping. They did tell Brandon, just don't let the 7 follow the 0-0 in front of you.
Well, I'm not surprised. I think Brent Cruz is a bit ahead of Brandon Jones. Didn't want to slow down, help his teammate. Absolutely not. He's trying to chase down the leader there of his teammate, William Sawallich, trying to get his first win. But for Brandon Jones, I wondered what would happen there, because I saw off in the distance out of 2. He slowed up a ton, went to the high side, and then slotted in behind Sheldon. It seemed like a simple pass for Sheldon, and now we know why. He needed the help.
As Paul Harvey would say, now you know the rest of the story.
Oh, interesting. I don't know the reference, but okay, take your word for it.
Yeah, I'm older than you. Actually, a lot older than you.
Well, I wasn't going to bring it up.
Good battle here. 8th on the line. Parker Retzloff.
Sneeze almost cleared my headache up. We're still here.
Trying to do something that he did earlier this year for the first time.
Don't know why anymore.
Rocky Motorsports qualify in the top 10, get stage points in both stages, and finish in the top 10. Did that at Darlington. Qualified 3rd for this race, stage points in both stages, and despite the wiggle, is 9th right now.
He won't quit. He just keeps trying and finding a way forward for Parker Retzloff. It's been awesome to watch throughout this.
They're 54 laps away from watching William Sawallich win an O'Reilly Series race, possibly.
Just seems to continually find a way.
It's either going to be him or Brent Cruz right now.
Sideways all day long.
A lot of drivers right around that chase cut line having good days. William Sawallich is leading, came in 14th in the standings. And we talk about Parker Retzloff, he was 9th, doing a nice job. And so is the 39 of Ryan Sieg. They have had a lot of bad luck early in this year, had a huge comeback at Daytona, top 10 last week at Martinsville. And despite some things not being perfect for them here today, he finds himself in a really good spot, 11th, and racing Raja Carruth.
Right, and I think what I've seen out of Ryan Sieg is They've even, tried a couple strategy things, which is not uncharacteristic for this race team. They take a lot of, I guess, liberties in the strategy department would be the term, in terms of basically, going for low percentage strategies at times. But I think they're in the same position they were a year ago when we talked about he just wants to win a race. Desperately wants to win a race. It's been so close before, just a couple years ago. We thought with them, moving this race team to North Carolina, now with the HFT Alliance, that this could be the time period that they finally get to victory lane, but just hasn't materialized. And they're not afraid to go for it, though. They often try some of these wilder strategies. We saw them here last year when they were the ones that tried to go, 100 laps?
Led 77 laps. Most laps anybody led in the race was the best for him. But as you said, on the short side of the fuel meter and unable to get the payoff, he settles in one more time in 11th behind the 88 of Raja Caruth. Let's go back in the field. And riding 31st right now, 3 laps down, Cletus McFarland. So much hype coming into the day, and they've really checked a lot of boxes this weekend, Dylan.
Yeah, the good thing is that he's still out there, right? 50 to go, and he's done what he wanted to do. He's run all the laps so far, albeit 3 laps down, but has been a pretty quiet and clean day after that scary moment.
Being 3 laps down doesn't count as running all the laps.
A big moment that he had just a few laps ago.
Enough to know that if you were saying the word inside, I should not go inside rather than what I did. I will never do that again. If I hear the word inside, I'm anywhere near. Please, thank you for that. I'll give you a heart.
It's a learning process, right? There's a lot of aero things that are happening with these race cars that he's experiencing for the first time. They lack downforce, they lose a ton of grip, and it add in, one of the things he's experienced, which he and Kyle Petty talked about in the Brew race, was getting lapped. Sometimes that can be one of the more terrifying moments there. Is Sieg and
Hard racing for 10th with Sieg and Raja. I can't believe Sieg's this fast compared to a JRM car. JRM's just a tick off of what I expected as a whole.
Watching these two battle, been very entertaining. Last 10, 12 laps or so, Sieg and Caruth. By the way, Raja goes back to the 32 next Saturday night. Bristol, Tennessee, driving for Jordan Anderson Racing, and it will be Kyle Larson who gets behind the wheel of the 88. Larson, a winner earlier this year at Las Vegas when he was driving for Junior Motorsports.
Larson again at Bristol.
Yeah, I know.
We experienced that last year.
Well, last year he
I'm
was
glad I'm not going to the O'Reilly Series race next Saturday because Larson's in it.
So we'll see what he can do in that 88 car, but it really doesn't seem to matter what vehicle he's
And
driving.
we have a caution. It's Cletus McFarland. I don't think he hit anything.
Do I give you a Dylan this one since I took credit for Jeremy Clemens?
Go straight to the pits, Cletus.
McFarland around 7th, yellow.
Okay, he's going to drive on. He should have went down pit road.
I think this might have been a scary moment for our leader, Williams Sawalch. I believe this might have happened right in front of him.
Say Cletus spun in front of the leader.
Too soon.
Didn't hit anything, I don't believe.
All day long.
Little donut on the left side.
Like he got into the wall, tore it up, got to drive to the garage. Still running. Yeah, he's had a few moments today, but his attitude and approach, just undeniable. The way he has come in here, respected the competition, and this whole opportunity. I love the interview that he had earlier today with Kyle Petty and NASCAR. This opportunity when it all came about, but I love the back and forth between those two, and Cletus, a fun personality, no doubt.
And there's no doubt you can deny his enthusiasm here. We're looking back.
A spun. Oh, just kept it out of the inside wall.
Cletus had already started his slide.
What Cruz just barely snuck through there as well.
Yep, so this is about similar to what he did in the testing video. Down into 3. That is the toughest corner entry-wise here at Rockingham. The car gets incredibly light. The way it loads the banking, the front end loads first, which causes the rear to want to swap ends of the front. So it's incredibly tough, and definitely it's one of those things where when you get later on tires, later in this race, the grip is changing constantly. You have to consistently adjust for that.
Free pass here goes to Jeremy Clemens, scored 26th. So lap 26 26 cars on the lead lap. Everybody out of tires. Now it's just time to ride it to the finish. And a big restart when we return. William Sawalich out front, the 19-year-old, trying to become a part of history and win here at the Rock. Big finish coming.
Nobody got any tires left. Lay down with you.
Just over a lap away from getting the green flag once again here in Rockingham. Let's go to the Seagull Garage and check in with Carl Evans.
Talk to Kyle Petty again. I like him.
P2 in this race right now, and it's been a big week for the 18-year-old who finally got to take the reins for the 19 for Joe Gibbs Racing just last week. Cruz told me he's been eager for this full-time ride to finally start rolling, but made mention of how important it was to watch the Cup guys drive his cars in those handful of races, saying, I got to learn from them. I got feedback after every race. He said it was the next best thing to being back behind the wheel, and it's time now to put it all into practice. Now that he's 18 years old.
Don't let William Sawalich win this race, Brent. You're better than him.
30 points per race, and so far, he's got 10 of them.
It's quite the group at the front. Sawalich, Cruz, Sheldon Creed, Brandon Jones. Looks like the winner's probably going to come from one of those guys. Allgaier's going to have to do better on the short run. Wall Button. Wall Button won here. Or 1992. 1992 Wall Button won here. He's so mature. They waved off the restart. They'll restart with 38 to go instead. Excuse me.
We know that's only going to build. We added a lap here. You look at the guys that are up there for the restart, and we talk about Cruz going for his first win. Sawalich is doing that. Waffles up there trying to get a victory for the first time. A couple of other drivers in the top 10 in that same scenario. Let's go down to the Arby's pit box and Kyle.
Yeah, let me tell you something. It's chaos time at Rockingham. I'm going to say, when you get down and there's just this few laps left, we've seen some aggressive driving. We've seen some slide jobs. We've seen a lot of stuff happen. But this is where the rubber meets the road. This is where if you want that trophy, if you want to add your name to it, some things are going to happen. So I'm telling you something. I'm going to grab hold of one of these
these Arby's boxes, and I'm going to sit over here with my drink, and I'm going to enjoy these last few laps. Kyle, you had so many there before.
Kyle Petty put that $5 meat box down.
That's exactly right, man. It's nice up here on the Arby's box, I'm telling you.
He's felt right at home all day long, hasn't he?
Allgaier's outside third row. That's worth mentioning. He's the guy who's dominated the series this year. Quapple inside third row. Oh, I miss those days. Kyle Petty and Wally Dallenbach were great in the booth together. We got a stack up here on the bottom. No wreck. Unbelievable that there was not a wreck there. Mid-pack, that was crazy. Sawalich is out of here with the lead. Cruz is going to bring Brandon Jones off the top with a big run around Sheldon Creed for second. 38 to go. Sawalich has never been in a better position to win than he is right now. Sieg's going to wreck somebody else. Oh, Corey Day almost wrecked. Austin Green almost wrecked behind him. Good God, what a save by the 87. There's like 3 almost wrecks in the last 2 laps. It's creating a lot of separation. Whoa, the 87's loose again. He's got a tire going down or something. He hit the wall hard that time. Not hard enough to bring out a caution, but hard enough to ruin his day. And tire's going to go down, but if he can just get off track, he'll be all good. He is going to make it to pit road somehow. We stay green. NASCAR says the restart's clean. There was a lot of stacking up and shit going on. Almost crashed. And Brandon Jones is second. God damn. William Sawalich, fastest lap of the race at some point. He's got the Xfinity fastest lap award for now. Creed into third. Brent Cruz is slipping.
Racetrack. William Sawalich leads by 1.8 seconds over Brandon Jones. Sheldon Creed is third, and from fourth on back. Right now, Kim.
Yeah, he radioed it felt a little bit weird. He thinks he might have a tire going down.
Cruz thinks he might have a tire going down.
He just got in the wall there.
He touched the wall on the backstretch. Be careful passing him on the outside, Allgaier. Allgaier up to fourth. Yeah, Cruz is going to have a problem here. Still 30 laps to go. It's out of control loose on him. I can't see if any tire is going down or not. Cruz ain't even going to get a top 10 now. That's unfortunate. Yo. It'll be it. I call her Diddle Be It. It'll be it. Such a strange little cat you are. Cruz is trying to come to pit road before the goddamn wheels fall off. So pitting under green with 28 to go, that blows. William Sawalich has a 2-second lead. I did not have William Sawalich winning this season on my bingo card, but gotta think if you can't win in a Gibbs car, you're just a complete fucking failure. Especially if you can't win in a Gibbs car in the O'Reilly series. I thought Cruz was going to get it today for a while. Been a few different guys. I'm like, this guy's going to win. No, this guy's going to win. No, this guy's going to win. So it's been a compelling race on that front. William Sawalich, your number one enemy in NASCAR 25 career mode in ARCA. He's got almost a 2 second. Whoa! Creed almost in the wall off of 4. Allgaier up to 3rd, but 3 seconds back. He's going to need a caution and a great restart to get this done. Otherwise, Sawalich is just going to cruise to a victory. Longest we have run on a set of tires today. I'm not surprised at this point to see so many people struggling and having issues.
You get to some fresher asphalt, it pushes up and up throughout the race. You get braver with it, and then eventually, as they say, the dirt.
20 to go. Boy, it's like the longest Rockingham race. It's not a cup race I've ever seen. That's how it feels, anyway.
Across the start-finish line, 20 laps away from victory number 1, Dylan.
And you guys were talking about what he's managing inside the car. They're literally just managing the gap. Jeff Mendering has come on the radio a couple times here over the course of these last 50 laps or so and just reminded them they've got one of the fastest cars every single lap. Don't burn your stuff up here. Just save a little bit for us if we have to do a green, white checkered or something at the end. So just cruising right now.
That's pretty smart, telling Sawalich don't run any harder than you have to. Just kind of chill out. So we have a little something left at the end if there's a green, white checker. There's been a lot of almost wrecks on this run, so if it comes down to a late restart, it wouldn't surprise me. Interesting top 10. Sieg, Ritzlaff, Hills in the top 10 after a rough day. He's not cut into that lead enough to do anything with it yet, Jamie. Or Parker, sorry. They sound very similar, don't they? Not really, but kinda.
Allgaier was chopping into it as well, and his progress is leveled out a little bit.
Oh my goodness. RCR cars running PJ.
Now Austin Hill into the back.
Cletus almost wrecked again. Cletus has had a couple of really good saves today.
14 to go for Sawallisch.
He's got some car control, I'll give him that.
Go back to what Denver talked about and crew chief Jeff Bender and how good he has been for so many young drivers in the series. Had success with Brandon Jones when he was at Joe Gibbs Racing the first time. Helped get Sammy Smith his first career victory at Phoenix when he was running for Rookie of the Year. A couple of years ago was with Chandler Smith, and they put some really good runs together. Last year, William Sawallisch
Well, this has definitely been better than the truck race.
did finish second twice.
I was compelled today.
St. Louis and Portland.
I can honestly say with 13 to go.
Races late last year, had those concussion-like symptoms when he crashed at Talladega. Come back this year and just has had a lot of bad luck. But today, doing all the things that he needs to do. He's led 68 laps and in charge with 12 to go.
Just had a big vault away from Brandon Jones by a couple tenths that last lap. Brandon struggled to get through traffic. I thought for a moment there Swollen was maybe just taking care of it, letting Brandon close the gap just a little bit. You know, yesterday's truck race was dominated by Corey Heim, but Kane Honeycutt came on late. But it seemed unlikely. Could we be looking at a similar situation here? The big thing that happened there for Corey Heim, one, he possibly had an issue, but two was traffic. And there's going to be a lot more traffic ahead of Swollen.
You know, Carson Qualple's been all around it today, but here he is, top five. Fighting some issues.
10 to go.
Portion of this race that brought some question marks about where they would land. But when he's been in the one, he has been magic. Goes back to the nine next Saturday night at Bristol. By the way, we're on the air CW 7 o'clock Eastern time.
Saturday night Xfinity or Raleigh Series race, excuse me, next week.
This game of musical chairs has not phased driver one, top five in points.
He's got the consistency down right now, for sure. For Carson
Gonna be a battle for fifth here with Quapple and Rajah.
Record. It's going to come down to getting that first victory, getting that monkey off his back, getting the confidence that comes with it.
They're talking about if Quapple can finally win a race this season, and I'm like, look at the guy he's racing right now, Sheldon Creed. Look how long it took him to finally win a race. Oh, look at Rajah 3 wide on Creed and Quapple with the lapper mixed in there. And Rajah picked up 2 spots in 1 lap to 4th. That is awesome. Oh, yeah, it's the top 4 for the Dash for Cash at Bristol. Running out Sawallisch, Jones, Allgaier, and Rajah Caruth. That was one hell of a move. No way he holds off Quapple to the end, right? That was nice.
Junior Motorsports, 3 inside the top 5. Man, up for moving. Hey, look how tight that was. Yeah, Quapple nearly gets clipped by Creed as he slides down. Well, this will be something.
Watch that. Quapple squeezed that car as close as you could between the 55 and Sheldon Creed.
Raj has really done a nice job. As Sawallisch continues to put lap traffic.
5 to go.
The advantage down right around a second now.
Yeah, it condensed a lot just in the last 2 laps. But for William, he doesn't have a lot of traffic ahead of him right now. There's a lot of clean air.
How about this? William Sawallisch trying to win on Easter weekend. Among the many things he did in the offseason was visit the Pope. That's right. He was literally all around the
He's that desperate to win a race, he talked to the Pope about it.
plays it off like it's no big. Watching on.
Met the Pope was at the White House recently. Very well traveled.
I wouldn't be bragging about being at the White House recently. 3 to go.
Springtime 2023 in Phoenix. 3 laps to go for Sawalich. He's got about a quarter straightaway to the next set of traffic, so this might time out perfectly for him. That's what all he needs to see is clean air. You can see that Brandon Jones is starting to come into the frame, but it might just be too little too late here to be able to get to his
2 to go. Everybody behave.
comes out, you don't have to worry about a restart. Made his way full time to the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series last year. Mentioned the fact there were some bumps in the road.
Bumps in the road, all right.
Been able to have those flashes of talent.
Ruins Casey Kane's race last year. Gonna win it this year. 1 to go. 1 to go.
Pressured by credit, one bank for what's ahead. This has been an impressive drive, and I think to that restart where he got
Did not see this coming. I really did not.
inside, it was an awesome.
I thought Allgaier, Quaffle, Corey Day, maybe Brent Cruz. Nope, William fucking Sawalich.
From Eden Prairie, Minnesota.
He's from Minnesota, eh? Oh yeah, you betcha. William Sawalich just won a race. Brandon Jones second, Allgaier third, Raja fourth, Quaffle fifth. Corey Day a disappointing 10th after sweeping the stages and leading almost half the race. Bad pit stops, bad strategy, doomed his race. He was definitely the car that should have won. Well, William Sawalich didn't take nearly as long as Sheldon Creed to win a race.
Gets it done at Atlanta.
Couple of first-time winners this year now. Oh, praise Jesus. The only way Joe Gibbs could be happier is if his grandson was driving it.
Joins David Pearson, Ernie Irvin, Ward Burton, and Matt
Roll
Jensen
button.
as drivers to get their first career victory at this place. And it's the first win.
Could have made some money today. Nobody was going to bet on William Sawalich.
Talked about the fact that Matt Kenseth got his first career win here, took it away from Tony Stewart and Joe Gibbs Racing. Today, win number 1 for William Sawalich, who gets the coach his first trophy at this level at this historic racetrack. And it really turns it around for Joe Gibbs Racing, who struggled to get results this year. They've had the speed, but haven't quite had the results.
Well, I guess Junior's car stopped cheating for a week. I'm kidding.
Coming into today, a series regular for them, and had one top 5. Brandon Jones was second at Darlington. Today they go 1-2, and Sawalich delivers Toyota their first win of the year.
Hell of a crowd. Good to see The Rock with a lot of people in the stands.
Crew is here. They've made it over the wall. And this has been a long time coming. A lot of speed throughout the first year and a quarter or so of this guy's O'Reilly Auto Parts Series career, and knew that it would come together eventually, and they were confident it could be today, and they delivered on that promise. Here's Mom in for a hug.
Oh, his mom's so happy.
William, let's chat. Congratulations. There have been some tough times in the first
And the
year.
crowd goes mild. There's no cheers or nothing.
For all those trials and tribulations.
I mean, it means everything. It's obviously a tough year last year, a tough start to the year. This year, I mean, these boys mean everything to me. They were here with me through everything, and my family. Gosh, it feels good to get it done here in Rockingham in front of an awesome crowd. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. Our sound gear, GR Super, was on rails today, obviously. Good in stage 1, stage 2.
I like a first-time winner. He earned it.
The lap traffic, the last closing laps, what were you trying to just remind yourself of to just be as efficient as you could getting through that whole 20?
Well, funny enough, lap traffic took me out last year, so kind of running through my head a little bit.
No, that was your fault. I remember because I was mad. You are forgiven.
Congratulations. William Sawalich, a winner
All right, I'm going to go get something to eat. I'll see y'all next week.